Hey guys, it's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to start today's video, the first 30 seconds of it at least, with something pretty awesome and positive. In case you guys have not seen me hustle my Prelude, this is at NCM Motorsports Park. Before we get started on the meat of the video and the title of the video, I want you guys to just think back and enjoy some positivity in a world that's currently gone mad. I truly hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. I always like watching it. I like actually doing it. I miss being on the racetrack. Now, if you guys have not seen that, I have a whole bunch of videos. I'll put a playlist in the description of the video of all the Prelude antics on the racetrack and off the racetrack for you guys to enjoy. You may have some extra time these days as we're all kind of quarantined. So like I said, with everything going on in the world, there's a few things I do want to share with you guys. It's just general guidelines of overall life advice, and especially at this crazy time, right? So first and foremost, I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're reconnecting with your family at home. So now that we're all pretty much quarantined at home, hope you guys are all taking the time to spend with your loved ones and really get to reconnect with the family that you sometimes don't have an opportunity to see because you're working or you're too busy doing other things. I think it's also important right now to reach out to those that you haven't reached out to in a long time. Give that person a call, give that person a text, video call if you haven't. I mean, there's so many different things that we can use to connect with people we haven't spoken to or connect with people that we want to connect to. And it's hard to because we really can't see them in person right now due to the current situation. So Skype, there's video phone, there's Zoom, all kinds of stuff. Another thing is, make sure you're prepared. So have enough food, have water. Of course, if you're a gun owner like me, make sure your gun is ready to go, cleaned, loaded, you know how to use it safely. So all of those things are super important. So I just wanted to mention that, take a couple of minutes, and really my heart goes out to you guys. So in case you guys have missed it, I did actually start another channel called Modern Outdoor Living. I post up all my gun videos and other stuff on that channel, so go check it out. I'll put a link in the description of that as well. And if you missed it, I think YouTube is kind of suppressing these type of videos, but I put a video on how to completely disinfect your car. That's pretty important these days. As you guys know, disinfecting your car fully with an ozone machine like I show you and doing it safely, I think it's an important thing to learn right now, and it's an important thing to do if you can. So go ahead and watch that. Again, I'll put a link up above and in the description as well. All right, so let's talk about if you are going through some type of financial stress right now. And I know some of you are actually going through some stress. I know some of you aren't, and that's a big blessing right now. But those of you that are going through financial stress, I know that some of you also don't pay for your car's cash. I don't really pay for my car's cash unless I really just want to pay it off, and I can. But if you don't have the cash in hand to pay for your car payment, and you'd rather use the cash to buy food, to buy equipment, or something else to make yourself be more prepared, there's another option for you guys. Now, if you or someone you know is not doing well financially, if you're struggling to make rent, or if you need money for food, if you're trying to find how to make ends meet, you or that person that you know should call out to their financial institution where they have their car loan. This is specifically about the car loan. I know a lot of people are worried about getting repoed and things like that if they can't pay it. Well, here's your solution. So first, taking a look here at Edmunds.com, there's a whole bunch of information in here. If you go here, you can go ahead and find that Honda and Acura are offering up to 60 days of deferred payments along with late fee waivers for owners. Now, it's important to know that it only applies to those that have loans through Honda or Acura Financial. If you have your loan through your local credit union, if you have your loan through Chase.com or Citibank or any other bank institution, you should definitely call them to see what they have to say. So one thing to remember, of course, is that I don't work for Acura, I don't work for Honda. You do have to call them and talk to them before any approvals happen and before this deferral program actually occurs and happens for you. Another thing is, if, in my opinion, if you're able and willing to pay for your car payment, I think you should still continue to do it. I think it'll be better for you in the long term. This is just an option in case you need it. After clicking on the link, this is where the website that it takes you to. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the description of the video in case you guys want access to it right away. I'll put the link to this in the description as well as to the Acura one. So it brings you to this web page and you choose the product that you have. We're assuming automobile for cars. You choose your state and you click submit. And then there's a phone number. There's also some options here and a phone number. So there's a phone number you can definitely call. It is during business hours, however. So Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. That is the office hours for Honda's financial services, and that's Pacific time, since Honda is based out of California. So 6 a.m. Pacific, it's 9 a.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Pacific is 8 p.m. Eastern. Similar to Honda, Acura Financial Services website looks identical basically. It's just a little darker. You hit submit and it gives you your phone depending on which state you're in. It'll give you the phone. Alaska, I guess, has no phone. I guess California, you have to put a zip code in, but you go ahead and put that in. Let's see if we can find Alabama. And there's phone number, payment option online, etc. Again, hours are Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. On the other hand, if you don't find yourself to be cash strapped and you're actually wanting to buy a new car and you're financially able to do so, right now is actually a great time to buy a brand new car. Not only there are a lot of incentives out there right now, a lot of companies, financial companies and car companies are putting out a ton of incentives to get people to buy their cars. They're also trying to make it easier for you to buy your car. Some companies are offering free shipping, free delivery of the car. Some are offering, different ways to test drive cars. They definitely don't want to endanger you or put you into any risk or themselves, but they still want to sell you a car. And because of what's going on right now, there's basically nobody buying cars. So like I said, it's a great time to buy one. What I would do, I'd go to Auto Trader or you can go to Car Gurus. You put in, let's go ahead and refresh to show you guys. You can put in new, old. You can put in your zip code, whatever car you want. You hit a search, and then up come the listings. Then you can basically look everything up. I like Car Gurus a lot because if you take a look here, it actually shows you your options. And so I usually like to do nationwide. I do nationwide searches in order to get the best deals on cars because I don't mind flying, right? If you don't mind flying, picking up your car, doing a little road trip, I don't know if right now is the right time to do that, but at the very least, if you find a really, really good price for a car and it's kind of far, it probably costs around between $1,000 to $1,500 to get it shipped, depending on where the car is. So it's a good idea to look nationwide. I would do manual. So there's 230 manual, brand new Chevy Corvettes left. You can go ahead and go through the trims. A lot of different trims here. Grand Sport 1LT, manuals, Stingrays, Z06s. Interesting, there's no more manual 1LZs left in Z06 forms. That's good to know. You can do the same thing with Civic Type Rs and things like that. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up. I didn't want to belabor the video too long. Again, I really hope you guys are doing well. I hope everything is going to be back to normal sooner rather than later. I hope I can get back to the track sooner rather than later. It'd be really nice if I could. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.